Hello and welcome back for another. The microphone is way too far away. Welcome back for another video. Yay! Your weirdo is back. So the only appropriate wand to have today. I know I've introduced all of them, but the only appropriate wand I'm playing is a Ravenclaw. I am obviously a weirdo and a geek. I'm sitting here in a Grogu hoodie, even with these little ears. I feel like the hood looks more like Shrek though. The only wand fitting for this is Luna Lovegood's wand, but it's too hot wearing the hood, so I'm gonna have to take it off. I haven't played this game in, well, since last year actually. By the time I'm recording this, it's January 1st, so... But I haven't recorded since November, so it's a while ago.
Is that all you've got?
And yes, remember, I've turned off the subtitles for this series.
Blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Ravenclaw.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember.
I haven't had subtitles off before, but to the wise, age matters little.
Levioso.
Appreciate that sentence, actually.
As a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
I have low-key forgotten my character's name right now. Was it Evelyn? I'm gonna have to check that out afterwards. Let's see if she can defeat Sebastian in a duel. She can.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
No mercy to the blanket, huh?
Let us begin
Hold on.
with basic cast.
I can't do that? No? Okay. That's basic cast.
See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Yes.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise.
Yeah, I'm trying, but she won't let me yet, so...
Well done.
Anything else before you go?
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
What happened to the Gryffindor right there?
Now,
I don't remember her name, by the way.
I want a fair duel.
There was
Using
a...
only
You saw the
Levioso,
little glitch, like...
basic cast, and Protego.
She did like a horror movie movement, just standing like this, isn't it?
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a good man. If only all of my students were this again. You're good.
How perceptive.
I do enjoy the life of dueling.
Hey! Sebastian, get back up!
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
You've met me in previous lives, you just don't recognize me. I'm not a beginner.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Heckert. Glad
It still
to have the
hurts
opportunity
to
to
hear
practice.
points
If
to
what I've seen
Hufflepuff or
today is any
Ravenclaw.
indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Evelyn! Yes. Oh god, you've forgotten your character's name. To be fair though, I've only played as Evelyn once, so...
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've been reincarnated. This isn't my first time as a witch. I'll just
In
say
fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack
just
for
be
it.
a little bit
Be
humble.
coy if you like,
As
but I know
Ravenclaw.
better.
I know Ravenclaws can be a
Magic
little,
requires intention and talent. You know,
it depends,
you
but
might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Ravenclaw, you're obsessed with rules.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are
Not
in place for a
necessarily kind and
reason.
humble and gentle,
Yes,
but obsessed with
to
rules.
keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock
Natural
tower entrance.
skill.
If you're interested. Till next time.
Evelyn, straighten up! Straighten up, you little shit! There we go. There's no using and exploring yet because you don't know how to use many spells, so... Peeves!
I come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you Praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek.
I'm sorry.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim. Whee!
I'll get you for this.
I have played this game as a as a Gryffindor and a Hufflepuff, and I haven't seen that until now. Oh, it's so hard not to say the F word right now. I have no idea. I'm gonna try not to curse, okay? Ha. Loser.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands.
You
A
gotta
demon
learn
club
to
of
trust
sorts.
people, the right
It's
people.
invitation
Sebastian,
only, so you must
not
have
it.
really impressed Sebastian.
Especially considering you're a Gryffindor, you should be a little bit more skeptical to
I'm
him.
flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does crossed wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all.
Once and for
To
all.
liven things up, the winner is
For
awarded
this
a
year,
prize.
anyway.
Interested?
I'd say, but okay.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Of course.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
It's like, it's so easy that I'm just admiring my nails in the meantime, like...
We'll make you regret signing up.
That's sweet. You'll make me regret, eh?
There goes my way.
I haven't learned to use tab yet. Okay.
Act like a winner. I'm the one.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Easy.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Oh, kid, don't make
Count me
me.
in.
I
laugh.
shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations.
Pardon
on
me,
your first
pal.
+1's victory.
We're
What for?
talking here. Dude.
Hope to see you back here again.
You know what's best about not being a Hufflepuff anymore? I don't have to be so effing humble. I didn't say a bad word. I didn't. There we go. I still admire those bushes. Don't
What
take
about
that
the
out of
room,
context,
Professor?
please.
I was
Yes, the
thinking
room.
Same thing, Deke.
Give me access to the room.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Please.
Ah, there you are.
Here I am.
I trust your first classes went well.
Yeah.
They did, Professor.
I heard
course.
as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins?
None of
I'd
your
wager
business.
There's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told
That's
me.
not how you talk to a professor. What part do I want to play as a Ravenclaw?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
What? More work?
In fact,
Ravenclaws like
Professor
work.
Ronan will meet you outside momentarily.
If you're a
to
classic
assign your
Ravenclaw,
first
anyway.
Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
In
And
many
Mr.
ways, I
Ollivander
am a
will
Ravenclaw,
connect you
like in
with
real
the
life.
perfect wand.
Because I
You've
love
managed
reading
your
books.
classes well with the
I have a
borrowed
bachelor
wand,
degree, so
but you'll find the
knowledge, I
magic you
appreciate
cast with
that.
your own wand
And
to
even
be
if I'm not
far
studying anymore,
superior.
I like to grow. You know, personal growth is... What the hell? is valued. I'm ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
So...
Very well. I'd like you to make
I
your first
appreciate
visit to the
wisdom,
village with a
knowledge,
clock. Help you get your
creativity.
bearings.
I can't sit
Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or
calm
Nats Ioni. I've
too
noticed you
long,
spending
if you know what I
time with
mean.
them.
I'm actually going to go with Sebastian this time.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard. And he
Just to
knows
see how
the
that
area.
goes, right?
He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
You think
A
so?
rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can.
Not a fan of
Once you've
Harlow,
finished
but I am a
Professor
fan of
Rose's
Rookwood.
assignment, your
It's
friend
kind
will
of
meet you
difficult
at
to
the
stay
castle
away.
doors. No time to waste.
Red
The sooner
flags.
you
Red
complete
flags
your
everywhere.
work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
I'm gonna enjoy that butterbeer, okay? But here's the thing, yeah, Gryffindor is my house, because I value courage, bravery most. But Hufflepuff, I feel like I'm also hardworking. I am hardworking, or else I wouldn't have been working the way I do right now. So definitely hardworking, yeah. I've always been at school and...
Ah, there you are.
Yeah.
You
Loyal,
have a new
I do
spell
believe
to
I
teach
am.
me,
Kind,
Professor?
Indeed
depends.
I do. And an
Humble
exceedingly
also
useful one at
depends.
that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new
Ravenclaw.
in the blink of an eye.
I
It seems as if that might
can't
come in
sit
handy.
still too
More
long. I'm
frequently
creative.
than
I
one
do a
would
lot of things. I
imagine.
draw,
As Professor Weasley
game.
mentioned,
I do
am
photo
not the
editing,
only
video
one who will be
editing.
teaching you spells
I read a
outside of
lot.
class
Like there was a
in an
question
effort
on
to catch you
Instagram.
up with your peers. A number of
Have you
your
read a book
professors
in
have agreed to
2023?
do
And I'm
so
like,
as well,
a
but
book?
first,
How
each
about
shall
more?
ask that you
Because I
complete
don't
a
read
few
just one book a year.
preliminary tasks to
I
hone
finished to
your
read all the
magic.
Harry Potter
I
books
have
within 4
arranged
months.
some for today.
Plus,
See
I
them
studied
through,
law
then
then.
report back to me.
So
We
there was a
will have you
lot of
casting
reading.
Reparo in no
Um,
time.
So, yeah, knowledge and wisdom and all of those things. And like that professor said, like, age has nothing to do with wisdom. That's actually just really wise to say.
I'll start on the task right
So
away,
yeah,
Professor.
a little bit Ravenclaw too. But I'm also a little bit Slytherin. I am cunning as... Yeah? You know. Ambitious. Also very ambitious. So I'm a little bit of all, but I value like what Gryffindor stands for the most, I suppose. Because sometimes you have to be... I know this isn't about the game as much, but it's about the houses. In order to be loyal and kind, sometimes you have to be brave to do that. And also, sometimes you have to be brave to also follow your ambitions. You have to be brave to be cunning in some circumstances. You sometimes have to be brave in order to speak up your truth, aka your wisdom, your knowledge. So bravery has a connection to all of these things. So to me, Gryffindor is sort of like number one because you need a lot of bravery in order to do a lot of those things. Of course, in a normal life, just like a white picket fence life and all of those things where you don't go through a lot, then it's easier to say like, it doesn't require that much bravery to be kind and loyal and truthful and ambitious. But when you've gone through different shit in your life, let's just put it this way, you wouldn't have managed without bravery. Because bravery got you through everything. You might have been scared when you went through it, but going through it, no matter what, is bravery. You're not brave if you don't feel any fear. You're brave if you conquer the fears. If you go through it anyway. So Gryffindor, that is why I chose
Right
Gryffindor.
area. I wonder where the flying page is.
But we all are a little bit of all of the different houses, I believe. None of us are black and white. None of us are pure Ravenclaw. None of us are pure Gryffindor. We're all a little bit of all houses. But it's like the Sorting Hat says in the Harry Potter
Flying
movie
page must be around here
to
somewhere.
Harry. Or Harry says to his child anyway. It's what you choose that matters. It's what your heart desires. It's what your heart feels. Where you feel you belong. That's what matters. I am not embarrassed to say I'm a little bit of everything, because I am. It's as easy as that. You can't deny that.
I trust the preliminary tasks were
I completed the assignments, Professor.
marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic
And this
charms.
speech
Let us
probably
give the
was a
old
Ravenclaw
mending charm a
speech.
try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
What happened to her voice
Your
there?
wand is a conduit of your magic.
I know I chose the darkest voice for her though, but whoa, what the hell? Reparo. I chose the lightest, the brightest voice for Molly and the darkest for Evelyn. I don't know yet what will happen
That's it.
with the
Very good.
Slytherin character.
If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Heartbreak. But she's still standing very up straight. I'd say this is more like... Have you seen Game of Thrones? And this kind of reminds me... I don't remember the character's name, but it reminds me of that woman's reaction when Oberyn got slaughtered. I'm sorry. Well, that could be called heartbreak, but this looks not like the typical, like, oh my god, my boyfriend dumped me. That's more like you're bending forward and like, ah! This is like, ah! I'm sorry. You shouldn't be laughing about that. It's kind of tragic. Hello, Sebastian.
Hello, Sebastian.
She copied me, that bitch.
I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It's my first trip to the village with you, anyway.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need.
It used to be warm in here a few minutes ago, and I was cold. Don't say it. I managed to do without taking off my headset. It's a miracle I haven't gotten a cold yet, or a flu or anything. Everyone I'm working with have been sick in November and December, and I'm still not sick. I'm just coughing a little bit, but I've been coughing since 2020, so...
Thank you, by the way.
Many of us have been coughing since
You're the
2020.
only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
I mistook a snorgler for
Wicked. Hey, I'm in green after all, so...
Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a
Wicked
shine
Witch of
to
the
you.
West. As far west as you can go in Scandinavia, bitch.
I'm still surprised the Professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
Oh my gosh, Sebastian.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Sebastian!
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scrivener,
What?
the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scrivener that I had somewhere to be.
That's why many girls in this world are now being like to Sebastian, be
How
my
did you
bad
manage to
boy.
get on the librarian's bad side?
Well,
He's a little bit
I
too young
suspect
for me,
it's a
but
matter of
okay.
differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in
You
the
gonna step up in
restricted
here?
section,
Like
and I, on the other
Natty
hand,
normally
am
does?
inclined to disagree.
Okay.
Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
I have noticed people are completely obsessed with Sebastian and Omnis. I mean, if you're 15 years old, that is okay. But I'm a nearly 30-year-old person. It's not. It's not okay. If you know what I mean. I mean, yeah, fictional characters, but still. I can't obsess with a 15-year-old. It's well, Voldemort did. In a different way, though. Still wrong, but.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Collecting. Voldemort has a diary, a tiara, and obsessing with a teenage boy.
I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities.
Fascinating.
Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Oh, you actually can.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
No.
A little. It's positively enormous.
Mushrooms.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I?
Yes, you can.
You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Pure skill and talent. And exceptionally lots of confidence.
Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Were the Thestrals a subject with Natty? Like, did we speak of them? I don't remember.
Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Odd.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Still not clear, are we?
Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Huh? Demi guys.
Sebastian, you're looking at me, but talking with him.
I shall be at the castle when it's safe.
That's rude.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it.
Yes.
I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon.
I used to like your sister Anne, but when I hear that she thinks he's charming, then I don't know. That's rather questionable, actually. No. It was an owl. Oh gosh.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
I was about to do it again. Still just an owl.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and
That
some
woman
other
in the
bits.
background looks really grumpy.
Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand.
Sebastian,
On a short
exactly
list
what
gives
kind
you
of
plenty of time to
influence
poke
do you
around the
have on
village.
people?
I just have to pop
I
into
mean,
a shop
a
to
woman
find
just
something for
looked
my
at you and she
sister.
was like,
Let's meet up in the green circle when you're finished.
oh gosh.
Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Sure. Let's head here first, shall we? Or shall we head here first? Yeah, we're heading here first, since it's like just around the corner, or just down the street actually.
An inquiring mind.
I heard there was something here. Hello.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here. Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
No, sorry.
But you will soon. It is magic at
Or
its
I have,
purest,
just not as
creating something
Evelyn.
out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I too see it.
Bitch, please. That's
Spellcrafts
easy.
are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station. Yes?
I believe so.
Yes.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
Let's.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
You just basically said that.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around.
I'm a poor student.
At the rest of my inventory.
Oh, I know what that's like. Not exactly a thing that I miss. I mean, my salary right now isn't exactly sky high, but it's better than being a student. Much, much better. I want to go to Ollivander's last. Maybe? No, just go there now. Be smart. Instead of going back and forth all the time, just...
Revelio.
Fireworks! They're celebrating New Year's Eve! They're not.
Blooming beard. Not again.
Hello? Mr. Ollivander?
I'll be right with... Ah.
Hi, it's me
you.
again.
Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you.
Blue box. I want a blue box. I always want the color of the box that's the same color as the color of my robes. That was a very weird way to say that. A long sentence, much longer than it should have been.
Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd.
I gotta
Once
go
more,
get
come
another
on.
one.
Really swish it.
Clearly doesn't work. I have 20 ones and none of them work. What the heck am I gonna do with that?
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing.
It always is, isn't it?
Where are you? Perhaps you?
It's a green box again. It's always a green box.
Yes.
For everyone.
I think
it
you
would have been
might
much
be the
more
one.
interesting if it were like
Here,
random.
take it.
Okay, how am I gonna design Evelyn's wand? Because this is my own, like my wand style based on the Harry Potter site. Unicorn hair, reasonably supple, 11 inches, wood type repair. So what do I want for Evelyn?
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
I kind of want to choose that one. Very simple.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
It says that longer ones are like something to do with knowledge or something.
Curious indeed.
So let's say that.
How intriguing.
That's her one.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Fascinating.
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall
will
find
soon.
no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
I didn't change that, did I? No. Well, okay.
Get to it.
Unicorn
Do come
hair
and see
core.
me again if ever I can be of
I didn't
further
look at that.
assistance.
Oh, shit. Okay, not too bad anyway. I mean, with a white style, I guess that just makes sense. It was pure.
Revelio.
I thought I heard there was another one somewhere. Yeah, but not right here, so... Oh, it's right here.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Thank you.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
Because you
It's
haven't.
my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin
What's in that
your
red
service.
bottle in the background there?
And this is J.
That
Pippin's
looks intriguing.
Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always
The
made me
dark
say it
red
in full.
color,
How
the
may I help you
heart,
today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes.
symbol
I'm new
there.
at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything
What
like I was at your
potions do you
age,
have in your
you'd want
shelves?
your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art
curious.
potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
Something that looks toxic and you're curious.
Make no mistake.
How intriguing!
Just as powerful. They can
All of
heal,
it kind of looks like
destroy,
toxins,
protect.
though, except for
You'll
those
discover all of this
yellow
soon
brownish
enough.
stuff.
As
They
it's
may
your
look
first
like
time
medicine,
in,
but
I should mention that it's not just potion recipes.
the rest of it
I
looks
sell.
like toxins.
I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can, so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Yes, thank you. I'd appreciate it.
What can I do for you today?
You just said what you could do for me today. What are you
Free
asking?
to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time.
What's
if you're in a
rare
rush
to
today.
find? None of these are actually rare. Not really. Ooh, money! Why did I go up here? When I wanted to get down there. Huh. Where is that? I saw you. There you are. Woohoo! Level up.
Well, hello there.
Hello.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
I meant to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then?
Yeah.
Merlin's
obviously.
baby. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Really fascinating how your eyes are as grey as your hair and your beard.
Well, bravo.
Pretty unusual.
Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's
Matching
Timothy
eyes and
Teasdale,
hair
by
and
the
beard.
way. And this is my shop.
Grey.
The Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm
What you looking at?
inside now, can I? In addition to seeds,
you
I
notice?
have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients.
Characters in the
Even
background are
purchases
like,
from me.
what's going on?
But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Yes.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your
Mallow
interest, I'd
sweets.
wager.
Yeah, I want
Well,
mallow
that's
sweet.
everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Just buy that, so that I have some for when I can do Merlin tasks. Merlin trials, sorry. So random. Keep your eyes open. That was an owl again. Woohoo! I'm on fire today. Hello, Sebastian. Kitty cat! Oh, the kitty cat is just practically begging me to pet it. You can't resist that. I know everything about that. Having 2 cats of my own. Seriously? I missed.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Troll in Hogsmeade!
What fire? Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Now I learned how to dodge in the game. Okay, good. Still haven't learned to use the tab button though.
Keep at it. We'll wear it down eventually.
Sebastian. Ugh. Son of a Sebastian.
What was that?
That was you failing to dodge.
Confringo.
There aren't any more things to throw away right now. Ooh. Oh shit. There it is. One more thing to throw at him. I got the power.
Goodness, a second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll?
Us
by
two.
yourselves?
It was mostly
I
just
suppose
me.
so.
Though.
It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's
Bit of a
beard.
Bit
Are
of
you
a
all right?
blur. Did you black out?
Help.
I'd say help is a
I
bit
think
of
I
an
found my accent
understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
You're welcome, I suppose.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would. I'll go and see what you want.
Lucky they didn't do more.
Sebastian, could you bother helping me fixing this stuff?
Good as new.
I guess not. Kitty, were you here the whole time? Okay, that concerns me a little bit.
Rebellion.
Where were you? There you are.
Rebellion.
We're supposed to fix things, not ruin them. Oops.
One last thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
I apologize. Looks as good as new now, doesn't it? Kitty. Oh my gosh, are you suicidal? You're purring. No one's petting you. Oh my god, he's just like my own cat. He's purring just... If you just look at him, he's purring. If you're just talking to him and moving towards him, like, even though you're not moving to him to pet him, you just move towards him and he's like... I'm not kidding you right now. As long as he just thinks that he'll get some kind of attention, he's just like... But he's my baby though, he's adorable.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something...
Order of Merlin, just for defeating a troll.
Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items
I'm not
that
sure
afford
about that.
certain protections, as it were. life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
My hair is so silky, I have to hold my headset when I do this.
Take your time.
I know how to do this. Okay, I have to do that then. Well, screw you. You happy now?
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might have you forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. 3 broomsticks is just this way.
Really hope you didn't hear that.
I sell even more battle-worthy items.
I hope you heard nothing.
You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Well, thank you. I'd say you have an eye for fashion, he says, normally. A bit later on in the game, though. And I'll be like, no, I certainly do not.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Let's see how this goes with Sebastian by my side. Hello
you
there.
said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave
Hello there.
you a distraction.
I just watched a student take
Oh,
down
God.
your distraction. Who's this child?
A bit of Obi-Wan Kenobi right there.
All you need to know is that if
That was
you cannot
unintentionally.
get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that
They
goblin
should have.
doing with Victor Rookwood?
It was very easy to spot, actually.
Is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right?
Thank you, Sebastian.
Well
You
done.
actually admit it.
Thank you for this.
Wow.
My pleasure.
Did you two
I will
defeat a
say,
troll? And I'm like, no, it was just me,
trolls
actually.
in
And then
Hogsmeade.
Sebastian
never
single-handedly defeated a troll. Thank you for being
Something's not
honest.
The
Didn't
only
expect
brutes
that
we
from you.
usually have to deal with. How timely.
He's coming for me. Again.
Was
He's
that
obsessed
Lodgok I
with
saw
me.
leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm okay
The
for this
whole
one.
character of you is basically
My friend
theatrics.
is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
And his whole being,
I said
movements
my
and all.
friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus.
The Three Broomsticks.
Just look now. Just pay attention.
Let's take up
now.
galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Exactly my point! I got like a nail splinter right here. I need to do something about that.
Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
Something's very off about the lashes every now and then.
Revelio.
What you looking at? Haven't you heard it's rude to stare? Yeah, look away, thank you. Why are you walking away from me, Sebastian?
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later.
The person in the background
For the
there is
moment,
rather
we should
creepy,
return
though.
to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
I thought you didn't care about detention. Just saying. Where's my... There it is. I'm not used to going to the Ravenclaw Tower. That was a good night's sleep. Oh, so cute! It's a barn owl, isn't it? What they call them? I love those. They're so wonderful. Oh, look at the glass there. The Ravenclaw common room is actually really nice. Is there a way to get up there though? I need to figure this out. I need to discover a little bit here. Ooh. Real nice. Really nice. Oi, hello. No! It's locked! I was so intrigued. I really want to go and have a peek. Almost rhymed. But only almost, though. It wasn't so good, really. Helga? Rowena? Is that Rowena? Or Helga? No, Helga. Helena, sorry. Helga is Hufflepuff. Doesn't look like either one of them, really. At least not based on the movies. Helena Ravenclaw and 7 years. It actually says so on the doors, like signs. I haven't noticed that until now. Does it do the same thing in like Gryffindor and Hufflepuff common rooms? These are the 7 years? Then I should... And I've been like, where is my bedroom? There are signs. 7 years. 5th years. And I've been like, I don't know how to find my bed. Oh my gosh. Are these details that I really haven't discovered until now? That makes me really embarrassed. But that is certainly Rowena. Oh yes. Rowena Ravenclaw. Slept on the floor again. Damn it.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece.
I heard about the attack.
Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Serona and the patrons of the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is great news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Oh.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Okay.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
That was so obvious.
Are you alright? Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak. The girl whom
Why
everyone
would I
at
know
school
who
hates
you
for
are
no
exactly?
reason.
I'm sorry that
I don't care for
students
the
weren't more
reason.
friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to
I
make
don't
some new
really
friends,
care about you, though.
and so I brought my collection down to
Few
the common
decent
room.
souls here.
My gobstone
She talks
collection,
about
that
me,
is.
and I'm like,
I was
I really
hoping someone
don't
would
care
want to
about
play.
you.
Are you familiar with gobstones?
Yes.
Little balls, like marbles.
I know.
Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling
know.
liquid.
I know.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often.
At least
People
not
can be so
often,
cruel.
exactly.
Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda
This
is one
kid
of
is
the
so
worst
weird.
losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Maybe you should stop talking about gobstones all the time and stop getting on people's nerves. I don't have to be kind and humble this time. I don't want to say that.
Sounds as if you caused a smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway,
That was
I can't
too
work out how to get
gentle,
them back on my
Evelyn.
own.
Too gentle.
I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone,
Poor kid.
perhaps a
Poor kid.
selfless and
Not really. I
talented
don't feel
fifth
sorry
year
for
to
you
help
at
me.
all.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
I'm not gonna have a look at that right now.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to
Oh,
teach me,
cat hair on my nose.
Good. Professor
There we
Fig
go.
indicated a
Got
certain
it.
urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds...
Incendio is a shitty spell for that, though.
But before we get started,
Doesn't reach very far.
I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be
Confringo and
surprised by
Bombarda
some
is
of
much
them.
better.
Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
You promise?
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Of course.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the
I
training
beat
dummy?
your ass last time, Sebastian, and I beat your ass
Give you a
before
list
that
of
too.
combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Yes.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands.
Sure.
If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them,
I
let me
don't.
know.
No worries.
That's it! Nicely done!
Now you want me to do a combination?
Excellent!
Boom, bitch!
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you.
Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a
What do you
fearsome
mean?
challenger now.
Are you being rude? Careful, kid.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next
Good
round
thing
of
for
cross
you that
waters?
I'm not a Slytherin.
Oh, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you doing
Now.
your partner?
I'll get to use the tab shit. I don't
I'll
need
be
a
doing
partner,
solo.
thank you very
Then
much.
let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
That's cute.
You're better than that! Levioso!
Stupefy! Is that all you've got? Stupefy!
Give them all four!
Stupefy!
Levioso!
Stupefy!
The one!
Stupefy!
There goes my wager.
Levioso!
Stupefy!
Like a winner!
Come on!
Come on, what? Show you mercy? I ain't got time for that shit.
I could never duel like that.
No, you couldn't.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed.
Actually,
The
I
other duelists
didn't
have already
give it
taken
my
notice
all.
of you. But after that last
I didn't
round,
use my ancient
they'll
magic
really have
meter.
it in for you. You
Because
don't
I'm not
have to
allowed
if
to
you
in
want to win,
duels.
or at least survive in the
Shit.
next round. I'll let you know when we're ready.
I want
Hope
to
see
kill
there.
your fellow students.
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Alright.
Assignment's all finished.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
Sure.
I finished all of the tasks.
But it's
you
supposed to be
gave me,
forbidden.
Professor.
How come the
Glad to
professors
hear it.
actually encourage
And you
it?
should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin.
That would
and
be
remember,
fun.
focus on the proper wand
What?
movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Easy. However, it was really difficult the first time, I remember.
Good work.
Wow. Okay. I have done that.
You're getting it. Keep at it, and do try not to.
I've done that. Can you just please? I've done it. Oh gosh.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer.
However, it won't
Shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
You're interrupting us, Headmaster. You're being rude.
Indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Asshole.
That man is exasperating.
Well, that's another way to put it.
Section will have to wait a bit
Kind of a
longer.
more polite way to put it, I
We
suppose.
have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
She's smiling? How barbaric, even for me.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are.
Why are you
Promised me an
admiring a
explanation
painting
for what
like that,
happened in the Three
Sebastian?
Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
It's because I'm hot. I've already said that.
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack.
When were you at
It's
Gringotts?
quite the tale.
Don't all
Fig had
of the
this
students go to Gringotts before starting school?
I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself. And
Isn't
I
that
was there.
usual?
Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
We'll have to end this right here. So thank you guys for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thank you guys for watching, liking, and commenting this video, and subscribing. Remember to click the planning icon so that you'll get an owl when the next video is up. I don't have anything else to say about that. Bye-bye.